Ladies and gentlemen, we're farming the new Lich class in Adventure Quest Worlds. Of course. So Saphira server today, if you want to farm along, or you're just watching and you want to dance in my room, or whatever you're doing. Yeah, welcome to the stream, welcome. Thanks to everyone who's waiting in the waiting room. Alright, let's, yeah, hit like on the stream and all that junk too. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Twitch, make sure you follow Twitch Prime, all that. Alright, so let's change my setup a little bit first. Not sure what I have equipped here. Some kind of cable. Alright, actually, sorry, I say, let's get some music first. Actually, that's sounds like a better plan. Let's see. I want Nintendo. Upbeat Nintendo music for grinding it out. Okay. Sure. That's what we're doing. $300 for bald. Are you offering that yourself? Bald. The Lich War stuff isn't too bad. Yeah. I don't think the farming's gonna be that bad today. I just, want to do it on stream because I was gonna do it anyway. So might as well live stream my activities in this game. Why not? You're not bald. I'm thinking on that. So this does not look too bad. Let's change the blue hair streak. If it's $300 through YouTube, no. If it's $300 through PayPal, yes. That's a big difference. YouTube takes 30% of it. Big old difference. What do we want for this color? I think I just want like a light blue. Let's make some light blue as well. Sick. They're different. Hey, Zeep, yo, thanks for being a member.
Good morning.
Appreciate that, man.
Zeepon became a member.
Thank you, Zeep. Shout out to all the members and Zeep. Appreciate them. The real big problem is having to use your brain, the 5% dodge, the big VOD red. Ugh. Oh yeah, I gotta use like Dragon of Time, right? You have that in my inventory. Here we go. Alright, throw that on. Alright, I probably want my... Put that first. Change all my colors, nice. Alright, that's better. Farming in the big 2025? We are. Yeah, we're gonna use the dot. Oh yeah, I'll set a goal. Let's do $5 super chats. 2 hours. Put a twilly hat. Alright. Just want to support the channel. Alright, ooh. When was this added? I swear I didn't see that before. They had another set of armor here, eh? Oh yeah, I got some VOD red helmets as well. I swear those weren't there on the weekend. Maybe they were. Okay, so we're farming for this. If you're tuning in the stream, this is for the new class. It says right in the description, it is for the... will be used in the future to unlock the Lich class, scale version of Necromancer. So we need 66 of these skulls, which shouldn't take that long. Should be I mean, it'll take a little bit, but what are brony box? I don't want to know what a brony pony box is, man. I don't want to know what that is. I hope it never opens. What the hell? It's a brony box, man. Why is it in AQWorlds? Do we have to go into the red zone or out of it? In it, right? Red usually means bad, but you want to go into it, right? Oh, you want to go out of it? Okay. I couldn't move at all there. The last one. I was stuck. Okay, I moved out of it. You read in your vid? Yeah, I don't remember what I read in my vid. Like, I don't remember what I did yesterday, man. Welcome to my channel. I have a terrible memory. Something you should know about me. Did he get frozen because he was in like the... I didn't even see the zone pop up there. Also, I'm not getting drops. Why am I not getting drops? It's bad RNG. Am I not attacking? Oh, there we go. Gonna drop. I'm not seeing like any... Yeah, I got a couple DOTs going. Sort of. Yeah, I was doing this the other day and I was insta-dying quite a bit. I think it's because I was going into the zone, right? Not in the zone. You're good. Blood red skull. Oh. Will this overstack a ton? Oh, I can't move. I can't move. Okay. Oh, we might have avoided that barely. We might have barely avoided that red zone. Couple bit of gaming news today, you guys see? You see the Nexus Mods website got bought out by like a monetization company or some garbage. That sucks. I mean, Nexus wasn't really being ran all that well anyway, but and they keep updating the UI on that website every like 10 weeks to a new like worse version, but I can't imagine it's going to get better if a monetization company bought it. Isn't that what owns like one of the big Roblox games that has like 10 million players playing it right now concurrently? Like a grow plants game or some chunk on Roblox. Has like 10 million people and it's just a monetization company that owns it. Bought it from like a smaller creator. Weird. Weird that those companies exist. Company that exists just to make money. Is that for just for a class? Yeah. I mean, I guess all companies exist to make money, but explicitly just for money. Like, they don't care at all about the product. What? I'm so amazed how many... Yeah, Roblox continues to have a player base because they continue to update Roblox, right? Like, what you could do in Roblox now is way different than what you could do 10 years ago, 20 years ago. I think Roblox is over 20 years old, right? Oh. Like, it's massively different. The kind of games that are getting made when I was young playing Roblox compared to now is night and day. There's actually, like, good games can be made on Roblox now. It's like an actual game engine compared to how it used to be. Yeah, Borderlands pre-orders for the 4th game came out today. That game's coming out in September, I think. Dude, 200 Canadian dollars. Or close, it's like 180 plus tax, which will be 200. You know, after tax, 12% tax on that for state tax here, or province tax or whatever. But yeah, it'll be a. I can't move. Yikes. All right. I love movement mechanics in AQWorlds when your character doesn't move because he has like 3,000 things queued up and moving doesn't cancel your queued up ability. Yeah, fun. Anyway, yeah, it's like $200 if you want the full Borderlands game. Crazy. For a video game. A video game in 2025 costs $200. Or like 150 US or something, whatever it is. Games in Canada are expensive for the past decade? I mean, not really. Like, they've been like $10 more, but I think that the dollar went way down in value, and then the prices are going up and the dollar is going down, so makes the number a lot larger. Can't move. Can't move. Oh, movement mechanics in a game that doesn't let you move. That's a lot of fun. Someone's gonna type in the chat. I know. They're gonna type, turn off all your animations and your monitor off and leave the room and why are you even playing the game? They're gonna type that in the chat. If they haven't already. Yeah, we haven't seen any of the anything about the Lich class. They said it's an upgrade Necromancer class though, so I'd imagine it's going to be quite a bit like Necromancer. If I had to throw in I guess just a wildly guessing here, but might be off base, but sounds like it might be sort of like Necromancer. Just a little bit like Necromancer. Buy battle pet stock now. I mean, every class can already use battle pets. I can't move. Every class. I don't know why I can't move. Is there like an issue? Like I still can't move. Let's just go out of the room, back in. It's like a bug. I don't know. There we go. You know, sometimes the text will stop you from moving, right? If you click on the text, it's so annoying. And there's text everywhere on the screen. Like 30% of the screen is just text, but if you click on text, it doesn't, it's like invalid input. That'll happen. And there's like an invisible boss hitbox on the screen as well, it seems. See, my mouse is like different here. Great. Bro, I just woke. You're woke? Can't recheck, so I gotta look at the red box on the ground. Oh, took damage again. Only one guy in here. Can you still get the badge for the thing, or did that go rare? I'm hoping the class is at least as strong as Cryomancer. Man, Cryomancer is such a... Has Cryomancer been updated at all since like 2015? Cryomancer is such an old class. How about it's as good as, I don't know, a current class that's decent? That'd be nice, you know? Half decent? You heard news that they're re-releasing Paladin Slayer. Is that true? They've been re-releasing a lot of the hero art in like old classes, so it could be true. I don't think there's been any. Oh yeah, didn't they say on the sign notes? I think they did. They did state that on the sign notes that they were doing that, right? Am I wrong about that? Was that a guess that people were making, or did they actually say that? I don't know. They might have. I can't recall, actually. Usually I'm good at remembering that stuff. Head empty. Cryomancer's stronger than Frost Spirit Reaver? Doesn't Frost Spirit Reaver have buffs that Cryo doesn't, though, for your team? I don't think Cryo. I think I'd take Frost Spirit Reaver over Cryo any day. Cryo's very aged. Like, it's a very old class design style. Like, it's made in the old design, how they used to. Back in the old days is how they used to make the classes. Oh, do you guys see the new King of the Hill? They put out like a trailer where they showed the animation, and like the animation looks really bad in the new King of the Hill show. The voices sound alright though. I saw people saying they were AI. They didn't really sound like AI at all. Everyone's so worried about that these days, but I don't think they were. They are AI. They're very good. I haven't heard AI voice be that good ever. But the animation looks really bad. Which kind of sucks, but because it's not like the old I mean, the old King of the Hill was pretty well animated looking back at it now, I guess, but the animation looks really cheap. Don't know if I dodged that or not. Yeah, Cryomancer is very, very minnow hungry. I'll tell you what. 2 classes dropping in 1 month. We don't know if this class is coming up this month or not, but you can start farming it. It probably isn't coming up this month if I had to guess, based on like there's only 2 more weeks and I died. Wait, I didn't see a red zone. I don't know what killed me there, but fair enough. I haven't died at all yet. Yeah, I don't know if it's coming out this month or not. Let's turn this in as well. Might as well turn it in. 9 of these. Oh, we need 60 of them. I'm gonna be here for a minute. Hey, CET. Putting in overtime on the stream. Yeah, I gotta buy the new Borderlands. $200. No, I don't have to. I'm probably just gonna get the $100 version that doesn't come with a full game. That's fun. $100 game. It could be 120, I guess. Or it's gonna be more than 100 just for the base version of that game. Canadian dollars. Crazy. Cause I didn't really like the DLC in Borderlands 3 at all, if I'm being honest. So I don't really want to pre-order DLC that I don't even know is gonna like be my cup of tea for the next one, right? Like I might not even like the base game, right? So I think it'd be a mistake if I did the same thing I did for Borderlands 3 and like an idiot fool me once, you know? Well, it's not that I didn't like the DLC for Borderlands 3. I mean, the DLC was like okay-ish, like a solid 5 or 6 out of 10. In my opinion, like wasn't great, but the base game, it just didn't have a good base game to add DLC onto that like made me want to play the DLC at all. have the DLC for that game, but I haven't like I've ran through it all once and didn't really even like it. Kind of waste of money, and I only really ran through it because I paid for it. I felt like I didn't really even want to. I didn't do that with Starfield. I pre-ordered the DLC for Starfield thinking, oh, it's a Bethesda game, I'm gonna definitely play it, which is kind of what I did for Borderlands 3, I guess. And then I ended up not even touching the DLC. I uninstalled that game a long time ago. They'd have to release something crazy in that game for me to reinstall it. And the DLC they put out was not crazy. It looked very much opposite. Very boring. Playing AQW in Puffin browser and mobile sucks. Puffin in the big 2025, huh? I gotta agree with you on that sucking. I remember I played this game on Puffin on a tablet a long time ago. Very long time ago. It was alright. It ran kind of slow, but it ran kind of slow on PC back then too, so. I had a BlackBerry Playbook. If anyone knows what that is. And it had native Flash support in the tablet. So I guess I wasn't using Puffin, actually. But that's the only time I played on mobile. I think it's like one of the only like mobile devices that had native Flash support, like past like the early phones. Yeah, I got that tablet for Christmas one year when it was like they were very cheap, because I guess nobody wanted a BlackBerry tablet. It had its own custom operating system and stuff. It kind of sucked, to be honest. But it was decent browsing the web at least. Just about what you do with a tablet. But you can like, yeah, it had like no apps or anything. It's really bad. Very bad device. Google Nexus 5. Yeah, my brother had a Nexus tablet, yeah, back in the day. Pretty cool. You could play like emulators and stuff on that. It's pretty powerful for what it was back then. My brother would play all types of Pokemon ROMs and stuff on there. Need to release AQWorlds on mobile before I crash out. It's been a second since we got an update for oh no. Oh, I got out of it. It's actually so much harder to go up than it is to go down. Attacking? Yeah. How does the farming work? Basically don't stand in the red and try to do as many hits as you can. And every hit has a chance of dropping one of the quest items we need. So you want more hits, more chances for drops. Basically, that's how this functions. It's normal world boss activity. They've done a couple world bosses so far. I like world bosses. They're nice. You don't have to wait for the boss to respawn while you're farming, which is good. Probably speeds it up a lot. Why don't I use Chrono Assassin? I don't know if I have. Is that a Chrono? I probably do have that. Is it fast? Is it faster than Dragon of Time? I also need a good amount of healing in this. GTA? Does GTA have lots of HOT? Yeah, GT? Great Thief? I have Great Thief. I have a setup and everything. It's not damage amount though. Like doing more damage doesn't help me farm this faster. It's just it's the ticks. Every like hit is a. I don't know if they hit faster than this. I want to play Pokemon game on DS 3D. Never liked the Switch. Yeah, 3DSs are nice. I don't know. 3DS is a good handheld. You can pick one up used and like do like the homebrew stuff too. Pretty good. They last too. I got one of the original 3DSs from when it launched. And it still works. Yeah, I think it's over 10. It's way over 10. It's like 15 years old. How old is the 3DS? 3DS is old. Okay, I could not move. I tried to click. Tried clicking. Couldn't move. Stupid looking photos and then they get the tablet with the camera. What? Yeah, why do tablets have cameras? You guys ever thought about that? Isn't that such a waste of like cameras? Can those shitty cameras they're putting in the tablets go to better use elsewhere? Tablet cameras probably get used like almost never. It's got to be a massive waste of resources. But they keep putting them in them, so there must be a demand, right? Because they wouldn't keep putting them in the tablets if there wasn't a demand. Who are these people that want cameras in their tablets? Who are they? And why? Because the market for people that have a tablet but not a phone is like children, right? And maybe the elderly, but elderly probably have phones of some kind, right? So why would you don't need to give a child a camera? Nothing great's happening with a kid with a camera. So why even have them? So the government can watch you. True. On an Apple device, it might be for Face ID if they have a front-facing one, but Face ID is kind of, I don't know. I don't think you'd really need that on a tablet, to be honest. You're probably fine with a fingerprint or a password. FaceTime the grandkids on your tablet. Okay, I can see the utilization for a front-facing camera on a tablet. The rear-facing camera though, that needs to go. All right. That needs to go. Nothing good's happening with the rear-facing camera on a tablet. How to get a class? Log into the game and start farming. A class? I mean, well, actually, you start the game with a class. So, log into the game, create an account, and it lets you pick one of 4 classes. So, you already get one. Sorry, kind of convenient, actually, that they give you one. Very nice of them. Look at the lag and stuttering. The game isn't stuttering at all. Oh, it's stuttering you're seeing. This is an Unreal Engine, man. It's a Flash player. It doesn't stutter, it's just slow. Death Knight Lord is cooked. Death Knight Lord was always a story-based class. I don't think it was ever meant to be. Can't move. I don't think it was ever meant to be a strong one. Government's already got your search history. Yeah, the government does have your search history. You know, every time there's like you see like those true crime things about, and they're like looking into a guy, like they always have their Google history. Always. They always bring up like, oh, before this guy murdered this person, they looked up how to dispose of a body and blah, like all these different things on Google. Like they always have it. They always have the information. Somehow. None of that stuff. None of that stuff. They have access to all that stuff that you're looking up online. They know, chat. Finally update how we Friday update, hopefully finally get some cool stuff. Friday update this week, I don't know what it is. I think it's like a main story event or something. I don't, might be a build up to the Hollowborn class next week, but yeah, this week's update, I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. No forge and no damage boost. DOT and VHL equally big DPS. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they buffed Dragon Time. Yeah, the government knows that you watch AQWorlds live streams, chat. They might hold that against you. Korey, read up. Brother. I'm not explaining that. I'm done explaining very simple things on my live stream. It's probably really annoying to the viewers that are always here. I'm sorry if you need the explanation, but it's very simple. Check out a previous video I've uploaded on the channel about the class. With the class, there's a video on my channel with class in the title where I talk about it at the very beginning of the video. If you want the clear answer. I've spent too much time on these live streams just repeating myself at like the most simple things. I very much need to take an active approach to stopping myself from doing that. It's gotta be very annoying for anyone that watches this stream for any length of time. I gotta say, the boss mechanics for this guy, kind of annoying. Almost as annoying as me repeating myself. Like, he freezes you, you have a red zone on the ground you gotta follow, he insta-kills you if you don't. What annoying thing does this guy not have? Take the red zone once. Okay, I will. Just did. Is there a reason to do that? I think I do that just passively. Oh, I'm about to take it twice. The debuff makes you immune to the stun. How long does the debuff last? I don't see an active debuff on my character. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I don't know. I don't even care about that. Just stun me. Lord of Order. Gives you a damage boost. I don't need a damage boost. It's not gonna help me farm. When are you coming back to Animal Crossing? When they make a new one? And even then, probably not, because I don't want to buy a Switch 2. I bought a Switch 1 and I quite literally only played Animal Crossing on it. It's kind of a waste. Probably get Switch 2 when they're cheaper. And Animal Crossing's out for them. Animal Crossing with a digital key. Yeah, I bought the digital version of first Animal Crossing because like you couldn't go to a store and buy it. I guess you get shit from like Amazon back then, but we weren't really letting people into stores back then. Animal Crossing came out. Switch 2, you can get physical copies of games. I think most Nintendo games have the actual game data on the cards. But apparently you make like no money selling a game at full price if you, because the cards are so expensive to put like 80 gigs on them or whatever, like 50 gig cards or whatever they are. Apparently it cuts into your profits quite a bit. Class we're farming? Lich. It's the class we're farming right now. They haven't even knocked down the price of Switch 1? Yeah, Switch is cheaper than when it came out. It got a price drop throughout its generation. They also made a cheaper version of it too. They also upgraded it throughout the generation. It got a better battery, like halfway through the base Switch. Got a better battery. Or a better chip or something was more efficient or something. Something with the battery life got better like some point in the life of the Switch. Will the Switch 2 become cheaper at some point? That might not happen. I don't know. A cheaper version? Yes. No, they price drop the Switch. Let me look it up. Did they ever price drop the base Nintendo Switch console throughout its whole life cycle? Got a permanent price drop in Europe in 2021. Temporary sales, bundles. Oh, I guess they didn't. Just in Europe. Really? They dropped it by 20 euro in Europe. That's it. But they did go on sale Black Friday and such. Base console. Switch 2 is worth the price of an electric bike. Yeah, they are priced about the same. Electric bike's probably a little bit more depending on quality of bicycle you're getting, but they are kind of similar price brackets. PS5 price went up. It went up in certain regions. Oh my god. I'm kind of over the moving thing. I just want to read chat. It went up in certain regions. I don't think the PS5 went up like everywhere. Full price bump. And it went on sale a bunch too. PS5 has been on sale a lot and it had good sales. I bought mine when it was on sale. I bought my PS5 when it was on sale, and GameStop was doing a promotion where like you got an extra like $100 off on top of the sale as well. That's when I bought my PS5. And it's got an even bigger sale than that since I bought mine too. So like kind of got scammed, but like the original price the PS5s were at compared to now is they're a lot, you've been able to get them a lot cheaper than when they first came out. Not that they're always cheaper, but yeah, Xbox increased the price. Yeah, Xbox increased the console price, so the Series S is like very close to a PS5. A Series S. Why would you buy a Series S when it's like $50 more for a PS5? Isn't that nuts? Turn in the quest before you get disconnected. Just being cautious. Disconnections only happen with server shutdowns. They used to happen because the game was poorly coded all the time, so that's why people are so worried about them, but they don't happen like that anymore. The only way I get DC'd is if my internet or power went out. And if that happens, so be it. There used to be a lot of like really poorly coded things in the game that would disconnect you if you did them. Like normal game actions that you just get disconnected all the time for playing normally. But they fixed all that when Spider joined. Or maybe even before Spider joined, I don't know. Yeah, I think after Spider joined they fixed all that stuff. Take that red hit. Did I play solo leveling Arise? No. I don't know what that is. It's an MMO or something. Wasn't the Series S supposed to be the affordable one? True. Yeah, I know. The Series S has been terrible for that console generation. You have if you want to release a game on the Xbox, you have to release it on the Series S as well, right? And so it's like you have worse hardware you have to try to get your game onto, which probably makes it so less devs are like likely to want to even work on the Xbox. Like, it's been really bad. It's probably held back the normal versions of the games because they have to go on to Series S. So they're thinking about that from the start. Terrible idea for a console. It's like if Nintendo released the DS, right? But they're like, but if you're releasing a game on the DS, you also have to release the game on the Game Boy Advance. So it has to be the same game. And you got to put it on the Game Boy Advance and the DS if you want to release on the DS. Imagine how many games wouldn't have got made for the DS if that was the case. There are some games that had versions for both, right? But quite a few actually back then. But it's kind of the same deal, right? Like, it's just two Xboxes in the same generation that are basically different generations of hardware. But you still have people like Call of Duty still releases their games on the PS4, right? Like, so the Series S isn't holding them back that much when they're still launching on PS4. But maybe the Series S is the reason they're still releasing on PS4. Like 5 years after the PS5 came out. Because they have to put it on the Series S anyway, right? So... Oh, it's a gacha game? Yeah, I don't play gacha games. A gacha game would have to be exceptional for me to play it. Like, absolutely exceptional. Gacha games usually are not. I mean, almost all of them are not actually. Like, there's none that are that good at all. What do I think would make AQW actually a good game? What is the good game? Yeah, the game ran at a frame rate above 10. Probably make it a lot better. This is gonna take a while. They need a good endgame loop content for people not to AFK. I mean, saying you need good endgame content in any game is like asking for an infinite resource that doesn't exist. You can go to any game and be like, yo, you go to any game community and be like, yo, we need good endgame content. It's like, yeah, no shit, every game needs good endgame content. The game can be out for 30 years and it'll still need good endgame content. Like, dev releases content, players play it, takes them about 3 hours to finish the content. Players complain about not having endgame content. And the cycle repeats itself ad infinity. League of Legends is loop content. League of Legends and this game are miles apart as far as what type of game they are. This game is a very casual browser game that somehow lasted this long. And it turned into kind of a less casual browser game for however you think about that. I'm not a huge fan, but some people are. Of the very much like the casual MMO nature of this game. We're about halfway, a little under half. Yo, Frosty, what's up? You see the new Borderlands? Got a pre-order today, eh? 200 of my leaf dollars for Borderlands. I think their game's made of gold or something. Yeah, the cool thing about games is there's more than one game to play at any moment. There's actually like thousands of them. And hundreds of them come out every day. Actually, a worrying amount of games come out every day. They're not good, but a lot of them come out. If you're unsatisfied with your current game that you're playing, there's a lot of options. Are there a lot of good options? Maybe not. But there's a lot of options. Any reason to pre-order? Pre-order, the only reason you want to pre-order is like a gold skin. I think you just get a gold skin for pre-ordering the base copy of the game. Other than that, it's just DLC that are in the larger versions. They're actually doing character DLC for Borderlands this time, so there'll be 2 more characters, which is cool. I wonder what characters they're doing for that. I hope they're new characters, but I think it's gonna be 1 old character, 1 new character if I had to guess, but that's just a random guess. I bet you they're gonna bring back like Salvador or someone as one of the characters in the DLC, because at this point they have old characters they could bring back as playables, because they haven't done much with Salvador lore wise. He hasn't really been a character. I think he's like an announcer in one of the arenas or something. They'll probably do 2 new ones actually. Bringing back a character would be kind of weird. Playable. Again, guaranteed sales, so it's just usually what those companies want. I'm good on that pre-order. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can get a key on one of the third-party sites cheaper, since it's $100 for the base version of the game. See if I can snag a deal. I'm not really big on pre-ordering that. I still want to play it though. It looks alright from what we've seen. They're gonna show more stuff I think on the weekend of the game. They're doing a showcase of some kind for it. 100 Canadian? Yeah. I mean, after tax and everything, I think it's like a bit less without tax, but it's like 70 USD base, which, you know, you gotta add like 30% onto that for conversion to Canadian, so it's over 100. New class out? No, we're farming the new class, it's not out. This weekend? Yeah, they're doing this Borderlands showcase thing. I think they're like renting out an arena like like a stage and everything, and have a crowd. Like they did that for Borderlands 3, I think, too. What game? Borderlands 4. Borderlands 4 has some cool things going on for it, like being able to respawn the bosses without going to the main menu and stuff. Like having a button in the boss area to just respawn the boss. Like that's pretty cool. That makes it a lot better for co-op, especially, right? Because having to like main menu and then go back, load back in was really annoying, especially when you're playing with someone else. Can I guess what today is? I mean, was it Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? No, it's Monday. I don't know what day it is, man. I think it's Monday. I don't know, I was working on the weekend. I think it's Monday time. Bro needs to stream more or stream pays the bills. I wish. The talk about spyware puts me off. The EULA for Borderlands is no different than any other game. It's one of those things where it's really easy to complain about it for views on YouTube, and people have channels where they just make their channel around complaining about games, right? And GTA, the next GTA is gonna have the same EULA that Borderlands has, right? You think people are just, you know, same parent company. Isn't this illegal? Dang. No. They have a very basic. I think what they did was they put in like an anti-cheat clause or something into every Borderlands game, which is what every game that has an anti-cheat has already. Like any game you've booted up that is online and competitive, has the same EULA. They're probably doing that in prep for the next game, so people aren't like hacking it and like burning the online. EULAs always cover way more than they have to, like stuff they won't enforce in case they have to enforce it, right? So it might have language that states like this and that and sounds really bad, but it would be really bad for them to enforce it indiscriminately, right? Like they're definitely using their discretion when they're enforcing things. So it might say that it's like it's against the rules to modify your game and all this junk, but that's for like a mod that, let's say for example, allows you to do something like kill the children in the game. Maybe the devs don't want that. There's an example of the Skyrim devs saying they didn't want that when Skyrim came out and someone made a mod for killable children. And I think the mod got removed, or it was like 2011 or whatever, but there was actually a thing where the mod got removed or something like that happened back then. So they have discretion to do that, but at the same time, there's hundreds of thousands of other mods that exist for Skyrim, right? They didn't go removing all the mods. And I think there even is a killable children mod for Skyrim now because they probably laid off on that. But yeah, it's just that. It's not, don't really take more a couple of brain cells to put together why they'd have that sort of language there in case they need to use it. And you can think of things that are worse than killing children that people might mod into a game, you know? companies will always have your info, but there needs to be a limit. A lot of that stuff is for hardware. Like when it says they're collecting data on you, it's your hardware. Like they want to know that you have a RTX 3060 Ti or whatever GPU you have, so they can know what settings to set it at when you boot up the game. Like it's, or they're collecting that analytic and being able to store it so they know what their player base has as far as components are, so they can optimize like a future game or a DLC around what will run better on what the majority of hardware people have and stuff like that, like what operating system, what version of the operating system you're using. Maybe they need to know how much system resources are being used by every like Windows and average that out so they can know, like, yeah, stuff like that. It's just like data collection for, like, they're using it for game development. Class isn't out yet? No, class is not out yet. Why would the class release on a Monday? Is it Friday? Skipped a few days this week, I think. When's the next Borderlands movie coming out? That's the real question. Oh. I went to go see the Borderlands movie in theaters. It was great. With 5 other people. In the whole theater. on the launch day. The first showing. Banger. That movie actually sucked a lot. That was such a terrible idea for a movie. Like every part of the concept of the Borderlands movie, it was just bad. And you knew it was going to be bad, right? Because they decanonized it before it even released. They're like, yeah, this isn't canon, guys. Like they knew it was going to be shit. It wasn't super unenjoyable. I mean, I didn't really find it all that enjoyable. There's a lot of things in the movie that were like, why? And Claptrap in that movie was exceptionally bad. Holy. Has to be Jack Black's worst performance. And I watched the Minecraft movie. He actually wasn't that bad in the Minecraft movie, but Minecraft movie with cinema. They haven't been having a good run for video game movies recently, as far as like making good ones. Minecraft movie did really well though, so I think they achieved what they wanted to, getting a lot of people to watch it. Kind of the opposite of the Borderlands movie for that. Borderlines? Why do you keep calling Borderlines? The last Mad Max movie was really good. Furiosa? I think I saw that. Yeah, I saw that in theaters. That was good. I like those new Mad Max movies. Those are really good. very well made. I watched an Elder Scrolls movie. Elder Scrolls movie could be cool, yeah. It'd be hard to come up with a script for that, though. I think. What would you write? Like, what kind of story would you tell in the Elder Scrolls universe? Like, nothing comes right to mind. Like for Fallout, it's kind of easy because Fallout games are pretty formulaic for how like making a show version of a game of a Fallout games kind of writes itself to a point. But the for Elder Scrolls, it's not really the same case. Thanks for subbing to the channel. You can remove the beginning of the Minecraft movie and it still makes sense. You can remove a lot of the Minecraft movie and it would still make sense. I guess the end fight was pretty cool in the Minecraft movie with the golems and stuff. That was pretty sick. That was probably my favorite part of that movie. I wasn't expecting that. After watching the whole length of the movie and getting to the end, I did not expect the ending to go that hard. It was pretty good. Elden Ring movie? They're making an Elden Ring movie. That might be cool. Or might be awful. Depends on who's working on it, I guess. You know what would make for a good TV show? Call of Duty Zombies. Not a movie. TV show. I feel like you could take that universe and you could make it into a long-ass, good, suspenseful TV show. Goes like 5 seasons. But if you brought on like the original writers that are writing zombies as well, oh, and they got to like flesh out more ideas for it. Oh my god. Be like 20 seasons long. I feel like if they actually made one there, they'd have such a hit. Cause I feel like it would do well with normal audiences too that don't know anything about, like they don't need to know anything about source material because this is zombies, right? Everyone understands what a zombie is. But then they get sucked into like how good the lore is. Yeah, I feel like that would go crazy. That's probably one of the like prime candidates for actually turning a good video game thing into a successful show. But then again, they turned League of Legends into a really good show, so who knows? They could probably do anything. Put the right people behind it. Jack Black is Takio. I mean, Takio is voiced by a white guy, right? So Jack Black could play him. Would be more accurate. Jack Black as... Wait, what? How come you don't die? What forge are you? What do you mean, how come I don't die? I die all the time. You can take one of the hits from this and it gives you a debuff, but if you take a second one, it'll kill you. That's how the red zone works here. See, I don't have the debuff right now, so I could stand in the red zone and it would give me a debuff. I didn't get a debuff. Well, anyway. But you just can't get hit by it twice. It's the fourth that kills you? Okay, apparently you can get hit by it 4 times. Yeah, I'm also, yeah, my enhancements are probably helping me live as well and heal and stuff. A bit. There they are. I'm using Smite, Healer, Penance, and Luck. No, they're not really helping me live. It's just dragging time. Blast. Robert Downey Jr. as Dempsey. I think Robert Downey Jr. is a little old to play Dempsey, no? At this point, like maybe 15, 20 years ago. How old is Robert Downey Jr.? $60. Yeah, he's 60. I mean, he's getting all up there. Play a black man? You could play a black man. Maybe they could cast him once they get around to a Black Ops 2 season, you know? So get that far on the timeline. Yeah, it's a share. It's a, well, actually, I don't think it's a shared HP anymore, but this was a world boss. The world boss already got defeated. We're just farming the drops off him at this point. Holy, look at all these pony boxes. Wow, this one's rare. We only have 2 of them. Pick these up for a video. Actually transform. Bank something. What's going in the bank? Sure. Okay, I click no. Alright. Well, didn't need to bank anything. why is the yes and no right next to it? They should put the question mark in the middle of the yes and no. The amount of times I've accidentally hit no on an item. They're like 3 pixels apart. Good thing we have the "Are you sure" option. I didn't get that for that. I didn't get that drop. See, I got 2, 3, 4, 5, and I don't have 1 because I said no to it. Oh well, we gotta turn the quest a bunch more. We'll get it. Not a big deal. You want to be able to sort your bank by artist? I don't know. That'd be too much work, I think, to implement at this point. They'd have to start doing that back in 2008, I think, if you wanted that to be in the game. What they should do though is they should get AI image tagging, and they should image tag every item and then let you search by tags. That's what they should do. Because like you can give AI an image, right? And it'll tell you, like, it'll describe the image to you and give you like tags for it. They should do that for all the items in this game and let you search by tags. Be very useful. Have I seen anything on Night Rain? I've seen the Recluse, the character. Other than that, no, I haven't seen it. I mean, it's like a PvP team-based Elden Ring DLC game, right? Elden Ring spin-off thing. It's not DLC, but it's like a spin-off of. Looks sort of interesting, sort of. I mean, if you really like Elden Ring, it's probably a cool game. I don't really like that you don't make your own character in it, though. Not a big fan of that in games. Not making your own characters. Usually not my preference. I think not making your own character only works if it's like a very fleshed out, voiced character that has like good backstory and stuff. If you're just playing like a normal ass dude, has abilities and stuff, and they're, yeah. I'd rather make my own. They're not voiced, they don't have lines. It's a 3-player roguelike. What kind of upgrades do you get? What's the roguelike aspect of it? What upgrades over like different playthroughs? Is the guy that played like 100 hours like way stronger than a dude that just booted it up? Power scaling, that's fun, but I don't imagine it has that. Especially with the PvP stuff in it. Use AI to make sets. Absolutely do not do that. AI is good for some things, not great at others. I guess I wasn't out of the zone. Sort of looked like I was. Have I seen the AI skin for Fortnite? The concept art for the Fortnite skin that didn't get made? Yeah, I've seen that, but no, I haven't seen. I know that I don't think they have an actual AI skin. I haven't seen that. I saw there was concept art for a Fortnite skin that had like messed up hands and stuff. Other like AI imperfections that you'll see. Image gen. But I don't think they'll ever release that. I don't think a company will ever I don't think as a company will ever release that, because you know at some point they might actually start using AI image gen, and then having something like that in their game would be hypocritical, right? So I don't think they'll release it for that reason. You never know. AQWorlds has done an event. Kind of the same idea, where they did a bunch of the AI stuff. Although they were kind of off base on what the like AI image stuff. Like was like an old idea of it by the time the event came out. Like AI already fixed the issues that they made fun of in AQWorlds in their AI event when it came out. But hey. Yeah, one of the biggest reasons you won't see companies embracing AI for like image stuff now is just because people will lose confidence in them massively. It's not because it's not a moral dilemma or anything like that. They'd probably want to if they could, right? But it's more of that, yeah. It's like an instant loss of trust from the base for your customers. It's a free, easy ticket to losing a lot of credibility. And that's the main reason you won't see people using it as much right now. But I feel like that's gonna fade over time. That stigma it has right now, you kind of already see it happening slowly. It's just time. The amount of Studio Ghibli shit art I saw on Twitter for that week there a while back, oh my god. Quote unquote art. they were generating those images for free too, apparently. That must have cost them a lot of money. GPUs, you know, electricity they burnt doing all that. Someone got a big power bill that month. Yeah, people have been using AI for coding for a long time. Although they used to call it machine learning, because that's what it actually is, but you know. I got the buzzwords in it. But yeah, AI like we have right now has been used for, like everyone knows as right now, has been used for coding for like years. A long time. Before 2020. Before what's it called? ChatGPT came out and all that junk. It's had very practical applications for a very long time. NVIDIA has been using AI to train their DLSS model for a lot longer too, since like what, 2017? 16? Something like that. 2016, I think they started training their DLSS model. They use machine learning to train that. That's why they call it AI. Upscaling or whatever. That's very good. It's exceptionally good. It only took 3 years to see Bigfoot vlogs on my reel. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of tired of those videos already, right? The thing about AI, every time something new comes out that people can do with it, they just abuse it, and it's like a meme sort of, right? Like they use it up so fast and it just becomes so annoying and boring very quickly. Those vlog videos people have been doing are already very, very tiring. And they like started like a week ago or something. They started not even that long ago. AI wouldn't be bad to use if you could ease the workload. Oh yeah, right then. Change your weapon to different elements and change the availability of weapons. I don't know what Frosty was saying there. Oh, about Elden Ring. Ah, yeah, I asked about that. I didn't even read that, my bad. Oh, okay, so that's what changed. That's what you upgrade? That's kind of boring. As far as like a roguelike goes, that's kind of a boring upgrade path. Best thing about roguelike likes is you can just like is upgrading your character, right? Like, playing it a bunch and like keep going and going and going for the upgrades. No, I haven't done the favors part of the farm. I don't know if we'll do that today or maybe another stream, but we'll see how long this goes. It's only 5 PM right now, so go for a couple more hours today. But yeah, I'll probably do that. I'll do that, but I don't know when I'll do that. This better be the majority of the farm for the upgrade necromancer class. If there's more than this, then Jesus, I don't know if that's gonna be worth it at all. This better be like 80, 70, 80% of the farm. It's just this. Yeah, watch him go watch this be like half of the farm and you gotta go do something like this again for the other half. A 10-hour farm for a necromancer class. Right, you're probably gonna bank. When's the new class dropping? Don't know. Man, I was lifting a lot the other day. My arms hurt. My arms are sore. Hey, what's up, Virgil? Is new Nettle Mecro good? Yeah, it's pretty good. I miss all that early 2000s music. New metal. That stuff was so good. I wish people were still making music like that. We forgot how. We forgot how to make that music. My sister thinks you're cute. You were here on Friday too, saying the same thing. Damn, you're persistent. Tell your sister right. Just kidding. There you go. There you go. Just kidding. Haha. Just kidding. Stop speaking for your sister in my Twitch chat. Or my stream chat, I mean. Server. Saphira server. I need a Kariko cleanse for these freezes. Suzu. Is there a character that can cleanse stuns in this game? That character would be sick for this fight. There should be. Any classes that can do that shit? Someone should pull up with one. Because the stun doesn't count as a debuff, right? It's like a different thing. Like stun's its own thing, right? Like there's debuff clears on support classes, right? But I don't think there's stun clears. Effervescence album at work? Yeah, I mean, Effervescence was great. They released a lot of good music back then. There's like whole genres of music that just don't really exist anymore. It's kind of sad. Like, nothing new gets really made for them. Whole genres are just left. And that's always been the case, I guess, right? Like, cause like 70s rock isn't anything like 80s rock, and then blues from back then is different from blues you hear now. It gets made, like, it's always changes with time. Is 140 cap for this? Are we not going up? I feel like we haven't been going up. Doesn't say what the cap is. Do you have to check like temp items, right? 500's cap. Oh. Unlucky, I guess. Let's turn them in. Okay, what are we at? Total here. Go away. Oh, we're so close. We only need 2 more. So we just need 10 and we're done. Oh. It only took me an hour and a half. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I did have like 5 before I started or something, but... So yeah, it takes you like under 2 hours to do this. Not terrible. Fan of the songs from, yeah, I like all the songs from, like, not all the songs, but all the like, all the popular stuff from the early 2000s is really good. I like all that music. I need to get more of that stuff into my playlist. Some of that music though makes me really sad, I'll be honest. Not because it's like sad music, it's just like it reminds me of it, like, I don't know. It just reminds me of like things. Not even sad things, but it's just, I don't know. Weird how music will do that. The new Tony Hawk game is going to leave out a lot of music. Really? Yeah, it sucks about video game OSTs that use a lot of licensed songs, because usually when... Like, that's why you can't buy a lot of Need for Speed games, right? You can't buy them because, well, one, car manufacturers have licenses on them and those expire. But also music. Music's like a big one. And all those old Need for Speed games have crazy soundtracks. One more. One more. One more. Come on. Last one. Drop it. There we go. On that part of the farm. I get the farm favors, which is just AFK auto attacking. What, 776 of each? Is that the number? Yeah. Why not 777? New class. Yeah, farm new class. I think your title misleads people into joining the stream. Misleads people? I mean, we're farming the new class. I mean, is it kind of baity? Sure. Is it factually correct? Yes, it's not inaccurate at all. It's a good title. Don't care for the bait. I mean, you can quite literally farm the classes right now as well, doing some bait. It doesn't insinuate the classes out. If the class was out, the title would be a lot different. Beans are insane, right? Yeah. What do these gap out? Do you get more favors for doing different areas, chat? Like, we haven't even got the skill breakdown for the class. How could the class be out? We always get skill breakdowns before classes come out. Thinking out the classes out is kind of silly. The boss drops more medals? Let's see. Is it worth it over farming normal low mobs? Okay. These guys don't die very fast. Hey, what's up, you? How's it going? It's going alright. I'm enjoying the summer. I really like summer. I like summer because winter exists. Yeah, you need people in here to make this faster than farming the low mobs. Chat, come help. You guys are farming this too. Come help with these. We're in Lich War 223 on Severe. Wanna farm pub? Chat will help. They probably need the class too. Some people in the chat. Bad or they're just watching and I want to be helpful. Either way. I mean, I could go to a pub, but no one from chat wanted to help, but your fingers are screaming in Latin. One of the funniest thing, I always like when people say talking an enchantment table or something. I see that. People are talking gibberish. I think that's always funny. And everyone gets that because everyone's played Minecraft at this point. I feel like if you're under the age of like 30 and you haven't played Minecraft, you're kind of weird. I'm gonna be honest. Question mark. What do you mean question mark? Can't question mark that. Minecraft's been out since 2009. Or no. When did it come out? 2011? 10? Minecraft's been out for like 15 years or something. Longer. Math. It's been a long time. Yeah, like 15 plus years it's been out. It's like the most popular game in the world. It is the most popular game in the world. I feel like most younger people have played it. Like a majority. A large majority. You'd have a hard time going anywhere with people under the age of like 20 and finding people that haven't played it. Anywhere in the world? Well, not the world, but any first world country in the world. Anywhere where there's access to technology. And anywhere where children have access to the technology. You'd have a hard time finding kids that haven't played Minecraft. Are we firing both of the things at once? On the boss? 40% is not guaranteed. We only got 22? Jeez. Oh, they're separate quests. Okay. Those be the real games? You've never played Minecraft? That's crazy. Go buy a Minecraft key and play it. Get Java edition, not Flash. Or not Flash, not Bedrock. Bedrock's terrible. And they try to get you on Bedrock. I have nothing to bank. There we go, a music flyer. Born in 2000 and don't know Minecraft. Yeah, I feel like if you're born like any year after like 1995, you probably know Minecraft. Or even before that, to be honest. Even older than that, you probably still know Minecraft. What's the strat for that? I see you online in Lego Fortnite a lot. Yeah, I just have it. I just AFK to get the XP. I just have it running on my Switch with the controller. It has a macro that sprints in a circle. Macro built in the controller. Easy XP. I think I'm already level 200 or something. In the current season. Gave up on the world boss at 4 turn-ins. The world boss didn't take that long. It took me like an hour and a half to do it. No, it's not a rubber band. It's just a macro. And I think you need a macro or something. I think just going in circles, like I think you need to jump and stuff. I have it like jumping and sprinting in a circle. I think if you just move like in like a circle, it'll kick you or like not give the XP or whatever. You need to do other actions, I think. I think that's how it works. You might be able to just go in a circle, I don't know. But I think they try to stop you from doing that. Equip a gold boost. I mean, you're probably right, but at the same time. Yeah, you're right. I was gonna give an excuse on why I shouldn't, but nah, you're right, you're right. Dying every 15 seconds. Don't stand in the red zone. You can only take 4 red hits and then you're dead. So just take 1 red hit and then don't stand in red zone. You won't die every 15 seconds. Having some sort of class that heals yourself is probably a good idea as well for that fight. Health vamp? Yeah, health vamp's probably good for that. Five teal super chats, highway robbery. Wait, what? I set it at the $5 super chats. It's like 25 bucks. No? Did I put it at a higher super? It's not like a red super chat, Sleepy. The hell? Super chat. Yeah, it's a $5 super chats. Hell, you won't. That's like the lowest you can set it. I don't think they have goals that are under that, Sleepy. Call me dark side. Guys, I want to buy some fast food this week. Make sure you need to donate money so I can buy some fast food. I'll eat it on camera. We gotta hit these goals. Yeah, 500 is the cap for that one. Ads? Yeah, YouTube's been playing a lot of ads. YouTube's trying to stop the ad blocks too, huh? Kind of annoying. I noticed YouTube's been running a lot slower on my browser recently. I think it's because of that. Like, takes a second for the videos to load. The internet just gets worse and worse as time goes on, huh? Just as a whole, it just gets worse. Only demonetized content is digestible? Yeah. I used to watch a guy on YouTube where he'd play he'd play 2 separate copyrighted tracks at the beginning of like enough to get the thing copyrighted at the beginning of every video. So there'd be 2 different record labels that had a copyright on the video. so then no ads would play, because it was like an exploit back in the day where if two different copyright holders were fighting over who like had the ad revenue for the video, like YouTube just wouldn't play ads on it because they didn't know who to give it to. So so he would play, and he didn't want ads on his videos, so he'd play two separate copyrighted songs from two labels to make it so there was no ads. I don't think that works anymore. I think you get ads now if you do that these days. They probably just split it. They probably found out. I think it was back in the day where they couldn't split it, so the ads just like didn't exist. That used to happen all the time. If you got a copyright claimed video back in the day, it used to just get no revenue. Period. None for you, none for the record label. No one got anything. Ads on TV got a lot worse. I don't have like cable TV or anything, but I saw Amazon Prime got ads, and I think Netflix has it too now. And like I don't know if HBO has it, but it seems like every platform wants you to like pay more now to not have ads over the subscription you already paid for to watch. Like the subscription-based video platform, like it's so stupid. Like, you paid for the subscription already to not see ads. Like, oh, now you want more? To not see ads. Why was I paying you in the first place? Yeah, imagine paying a monthly subscription fee to a video platform and then them still showing you ads. That's crazy. My ad block works on Amazon Prime. It's stupid you need that, but it works. I can't get gas with the, yeah. I mean, there's always been ads at gas stations, but they have like video ads now, right? Like, and on the payment thing too, like on the window where it like says how many gallons you're pumping and stuff. Like you have to like watch an ad before like it starts, like before you can like click on anything. Like, so yeah, like it's really bad. I wouldn't go to that gas station again, to be honest. I haven't seen that myself in person, but I've seen a video and stuff online of that. If I pull up to a gas station and they made you watch an ad before you could start pumping your gas, I would definitely get back in my car and leave. I'd go across the street to the other gas station that's not playing the ads. I saw a local news story where I live that if you have a more expensive Costco membership, you can go into the store later at night, apparently. Like, they're having extended hours if you have the $130 yearly subscription to Costco. I thought that was weird. I'm like, what? Like, why would you keep the whole store open just for a couple people that have the higher tier membership? That sounds like when you should get your shopping done, though. Actually, not a bad idea. Go in there, there's like 5 other people in the store. Yeah, the black card. I think the black card's the one I have. Yeah, it is. Like, right, yeah. Because you spend a certain amount there, and like you get the you get it back, right? Yeah, like you get a percentage of it back over the year. I think the black one's like it. Yeah, doesn't really cost that much more overall. It probably does, but yeah. I wonder where we're at on these medals. I haven't really looked. I've just been turning them in. Korey, the type of guy to farm Archmage, but not Legion Revenant. True. I don't need Legion Revenant for anything. Or I would have already had it. I would have already had it. Got the night shift employees to be there to make you a Costco hot dog? Hell yeah. I miss when stores were open later. I miss pulling up to Walmart at 2 a.m. We need 700 of these. You gotta be joking. Are we sure these bosses are the fastest way? Yeah, COVID was so bad for everything. It just made everything worse. Like in general, just everything got worse after COVID. Like it fucked up a lot of things. Like it made it so like video games got delayed. Everything got more expensive. Stores aren't open as long. There's like a long list. Some people got sick, I heard. Nothing good, man. How did it cause so many things to suck? Yeah, we don't know anything about the new class other than it's just better necromancer, basically. What that entails, who knows? Hopefully good things. It will be better. I don't think it ever gets better. I think we're in a bit of a bubble there for a while, and the bubble popped. But hey, it's good to be optimistic. Is Grim any good? How was Grim? People have been asking for a better Necromancer class for so long. People are going to be disappointed if the class sucks. They better not fumble it. This has been on people's list of like things they want to see for quite a while. I think people have nostalgia for when it was the meta. I mean, I got a bit of nostalgia for when it was the meta, to be honest. Grim Necromancer? Is that class? They released so many classes in this game. That probably was a class, right? Any class that isn't like peak good class, I kind of just forget about. So many of them in this game. But we're probably getting close to like 300 classes now, right? Or more. There was 200 not that long. Like there was 200 like 5 years ago. Or over 200. Oh, Grim Necromancer is 600k C1? Yeah, of course. That was never going to be good. They buffed that one, didn't they? They buffed it up a little while back, but yeah, that's, I don't know. That you can't really make that viable. With that, it's just more of a prestige thing than anything. Making a 600k C class viable is pretty silly. Or not viable, but like good, like very like exceptional, like good to the point where people actually want to use it all the time. Probably a bad plan. Pay to lose is better than the alternative. Although some people would disagree with that, but a lot of people like pay to win. Look at the gacha gamers. Quote unquote gamers. PvP's been dead for a long time. PvP's been dead for over 10 years. Yeah, it's been dead for over 10 years. The fact that anyone even brings up PvP anymore is funny. Like they live a decade ago. And this part of the farm is gonna take just as long as the other part, huh? Thought it was gonna be faster. Does the Lego world need no hunger? Yeah, you do in creative. You do in creative Lego mode with the hunger turned off, yeah. Dave the Diver on my Steam wish list on sale for 40% off. Not bad. Good discount. Anyone played Dave the Diver? Think about playing that. It's kind of cool. Oh, I backed a Kickstarter shit for a video game. I've never done that before. Like I've actually never done that before. I haven't backed any of the AE Kickstarter video games. Not a single one of them. But I did back a Kickstarter for a video game. How much was it? The Kickstarter? I don't know, like $40 or something? Hope I don't get scammed. Look like a cool game. That's why I backed it. I forget what the game is even called. It's like automation something. It's like it's a mix of like a lot of games. It looks pretty ambitious, but they were showing a lot of stuff. Like it didn't look like a scam at all. I think the project made over $1 million. It's over now, I think. A blue whale for real, for real. A whale? $40 for a game? A whale? I don't know about that, man. $40 seems like a pretty reasonable price for a video game. I have my email here. Give the name of it. Yeah, it's an open world survival, farming, and automation game. Look pretty cool. Oh no, I spent $50 on it for the alpha version. They had a video. I'll show you the video. So I saw the video and I was like, oh, that actually looks pretty sick. I thought it was the game that like released or something, but no, it was a Kickstarter. I was like, oh, this kind of sucks. It's a Kickstarter. I think this is the one I watched. Not the biggest fan of his art style, but the actual game looked pretty good. You can create your own character. Look pretty neat. To start off on a beach. You can build. It's a 7-minute long video. I don't feel like watching the whole thing. Build houses. It's farming. They show the yeah, you can automate your farms to an extent. Well, you can automate them a lot actually. More building. The building actually looks really good for one of these type of games. They usually don't go this in depth. You can like paint things. Froggy chair. The windows, the furniture, all that junk. Looks pretty good for this type of game. Oh yeah, there's a car. Car looks sick. Drive around. Yeah, you can do conveyor belts like what's that one game? Satisfactory? Thought that was cool. Backpacks. There's a beach. I don't know what that's about. Oh yeah, there's like dating in the game too, like Stardew Valley. I think they show that here in a little bit. Yeah. There's like a wedding. I don't know what that's about. I'm not the biggest fan of that in these games because it always feels kind of shallow and like kind of like lame, but you know, some people like it. Got a horse, stable, watering flowers, bees. The trailer escalates near the end if it's the trailer I saw yesterday. Hold up. Oh yeah, he gets, yeah, so it's nighttime. You can bunny hop on a bicycle. Yeah, there's like enemies in the game too. All of a sudden your character has a gun of some kind. You're shooting the enemies. There's like co-op in the game too. I didn't know until recently, but apparently there's a PvP in the game as well. I don't know how that works. There's mechs. There's like a mech animation where he pulls the guy in like Titanfall. Yeah, look at that. The Titanfall. Titanfall 3. Anyway, game looks kind of cool. I'm not saying you should go back to the Kickstarter or anything, but this isn't an ad or anything, but hey, I'm back to it. That looked neat. Like a fun game. Looked like a fun game. Hopefully it comes out and I don't get scammed. Titanfall 3. It apparently has they say optional PvP, so I don't think you'll need to do the PvP, but apparently the game has PvP in it of some kind. I don't know what. Why? I don't know why that game has PvP. It seems like the wrong type of game to have PvP in it, but hey, I don't know. Maybe it's cool. Maybe it will be Titanfall 3. It's definitely not going. It's probably gonna be really bad PvP. And thank God it's optional. Fortnite Save the World type shit. That is nothing like Fortnite Save the World. That, I mean, that game looks like it runs an Unreal Engine, and that's about where the Fortnite Save the World comparison stops. Looks like Fortnite. Yeah, it's an Unreal Engine game. Cartoon aesthetic. Back to playing New Vegas for the 100th time. Hell yeah. Damn, Korey rich. No, I'm not rich. Words you don't want to hear. I backed a Kickstarter. Okay, chat. I'm not like, this isn't a flex. I'm just saying I thought the game looked cool. Oh, alright, whatever. Chat, you guys are weird. You guys don't have $40? Brother. Went from house building to mech shooting. Yeah, I like the escalation there. So a lot of those farming games, they don't have a reason for you to like do the farming in them. That's like a big issue with it. That a lot of those games kind of pitfall into is like, why am I doing the farming? Like, sure, I farm to get money to get a bigger farm, but what happens when I have a big farm? And it seems like that game kind of has why you'd want to, right? Like, you want the bigger farm to get the mechs, to do the mech stuff, at least. I think it seems like it would add on quite a bit more playtime. Like, it adds quite a bit more like a scaling to the game. Like, it seems like you can automate your farm quite a bit too. That probably takes quite a bit. I like that. I like automation. Big fan. Save the World is ass. Save the World would be better if they actually updated it. It's like a solid concept that they kind of just abandoned. We got all the money from Battle Royale and said, hey, let's not do any more Save the World stuff at all. Like, they have the Save the World and Fortnite has an unfinished storyline, right? They have a whole zone in the game that just doesn't have a story, and they plan on having another zone after that too. And they just, yeah. Like, there's resources you can get that were part of the next zone, but they just don't even exist. The zone, they never made the zone. Yeah, that game that I showed is going to be paid after it comes out, so it'll probably be more than $40 when it actually comes out with how games are priced these days. Although most survival games are like 40 bucks anyway, so I probably didn't get much of a deal buying at that price, but if the game actually does come out. I mean, it looks like they have a game made already, so to some extent. I think that game releases like early next year. And the alpha is in September, I think. Been burned too many times? Really? What Kickstarters did you get? You got burned on Kickstarters? Which ones? I've never backed to this. I've never backed to Kickstarter other than the Artix Entertainment one. I backed the one Artix Entertainment one. And they seem pretty good about their Kickstarters. I looked up the dev that was making that game on Steam though, and they've released other games kind of similar to it, but like smaller scale. So it seems like they actually have experience making games, so based on their Steam account. So it doesn't seem that off the wall that they would be able to make that. I didn't just blindly back it. I did a little bit of research. When there's a mind-numbing farming end? Yeah, I don't know. Soon, hopefully. Only 15! Dude, I need 700. Turn it in 77 times, get 25. Bro. What are we at? What in the RNG are these quests? We're 380 and 260. We need 700. Oh. Why is one so much lower than the other? This part of the farm is going to take longer than the boss part. Yeah, it's nice the megas are 100, but you don't get much from the megas. Chat told me that killing the bosses was better. I don't know. It doesn't seem that good. You are getting a bit from both sides, though. Pretty much just farming V-Bucks. Yeah, yeah, everyone just does save the world for V-Bucks now. They have access to that. I don't know why people are playing it without V-Buck access, but I guess it could be alright to go through it once to level up your get characters leveled and stuff. But I've had a max that save the world account for so long. We have a full room here. If we go in a pub, we're not gonna get more people fighting the bosses in this, because there'll be people randomly hitting mobs in a pub. This map supports 20 people. How do you even tag this guy with 20 people? Wait, really? No, it doesn't. There's 5 people, number 1. He's just trolling. He's trolling. 20 people. Wasting my time. I could be getting kills. $20 people in an AQWorlds farming room. Trolling. Well, if it supports 20 people, join this one, chat. Well, I've only seen 5. Prove that it fits 20 people. Join Lich War. Join it. Yeah, you can jump to spacebar. Or do you have jump bound too? Oh wow, we got a whole 6 people in here. We'll go up to 7. This is really boring. Fucking farming this junk. Why do they make you get these? Like why do they continue to do boring ass farms in this game? It's like anti-gameplay. Like why make it 700? Like why isn't it like 200 or something that doesn't take you 3 hours? This doesn't make me want to spend more money on the game or anything. Like, isn't that their objective? This is the opposite of making me want to spend more money on the game. This makes me want to go play something else. Oh, 2 favor. Oh. Great. Thoughts on A permabanning someone? Lots of money because he had goon in his guild name. Permabanned for using the word goon in your guild name? Yeah, that's all really weird. There has to be more to that than just that. They wouldn't permaban you for that. They would make you change it. They would change it for you, actually. They wouldn't, if it was just that, they would change it for you. I know that because I've seen people have their guild names changed. They'll just make it a random string of numbers and letters. And if you have a guild name that they don't like, it couldn't be just that. It has to be other things on top of that. There is other issues they have with that person that aren't just their guild name. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. My favors do I need? A lot. This is taking forever. We're at 3 and 4. Like half. Around half. Been here for like an hour. Got half done in an hour. Does Korey have all the classes in the game? No. Why would I have all the classes in this game? You hate yourself if you have all the classes in this game. One, having all the classes in this game would be very expensive. Two, having all the classes in this game would be a lot of farming. That's very unnecessary because you have better classes that you paid for. A lot of unnecessary farming. It's like double whammy. You paid a bunch of money you didn't need to pay because there's better versions of classes you're spending money on, and you farmed a lot of classes that you'll never use for no reason. If you have all the classes in this game, that's it. That's kind of sad. I'll keep it a buck. It's like going to the grocery store and buying every type of jam or something. Like, yeah, really. Why do you have all the jam, man? You're only gonna eat the couple that you like. You're probably gonna end up throwing out the rest. My music. That's basically what I'm doing right now. What I'm doing right now is content for my YouTube channel that my YouTube channel desperately needs. AQWorlds has been kind of dry recently. Oh my god, there's 12 people in here. "12 full players." It is lagging. Will I ever make different content than AQWorlds stuff? Yeah, I do. No one watches it, but I do. I make other content. I have a second channel. Probably stream Borderlands on there when that comes out in September. I'll definitely do GTA on there. For sure when that's out in... When does that come out? May next year? I was making Fallout 76 videos on there for a while when I was playing it, and some of them got an alright amount of views, to be honest, but don't really like that game that much anymore. Should become a vlogger? Hell no. I despise vlogging. I have a feeling Borderlands 3 is going to be, or Borderlands 4 will be 3 with a different story. I imagine it will be. Yeah, I imagine you're correct about that. I hope they tightened up the writing a bit, and, you know, I hope it's a little bit more bearable to play with the audio on in the game. I really hope they took that criticism that the third game got and, you know, took some active steps against running that back. We'll see though. Yeah, we have AI Bigfoot vlogs. You don't need me vlogging. You can watch Bigfoot vlog. I miss Despero's Twitter. Despero goes under the different user now. Yeah, what's her name? It's like ARS. I don't even know how to say it. It's like an unpronounceable name. Really bad branding, to be honest. But yeah, they go under a different name now. They kind of stopped posting on the other one. I don't know why. I like the stuff they're posting on the other one more than the current one. Well, not more, but like I like that they were doing some of like different art and stuff. ARSPANOPTICON. Arspanopicon. I no clue how you're supposed to say that. Definitely a different language or something. How's life? Life's all okay. Could be better. Could be worse. Hard to complain. Desper got bullied? That's not the reason they shut down their other Twitter. I think they just focusing on just the AQWorlds stuff now. I mean, it might be actually. They might have just got tired of dealing with the people on their other Twitter. Weird how stuff like that is, right? Like you get 100 positive comments and you get one negative comment and it like cancels out all the other ones in people's minds. I'm not even saying that as like a negative towards them. Like that's just how people are. It's weird. Class 5? No, but you can farm it. You farm a part of it. It is farmable. You're kind of pre-ordering though, which might not be the best idea if you care about your time. We're getting both sides done by farming the boss. We'd only be getting one side done at a time if we were doing the other parts. So this is probably faster. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm going to guess it's faster than doing both sides. Also, you get more gold, which I have got a lot of gold today. I can confirm that. I was at like 7 mil earlier. Now I have 8. Is an infinity? No. I wish I could say yes, but no, it's not. It hasn't been much at all about infinity recently. It's been like a month since the last time they've given us anything. And what they gave us last time was basically just saying that they were still working on it. So, I mean, I'm guessing they're still working on it. They just haven't updated us in a while. Because last time it was a while before they updated us, and the update was just that they were still working on it. So, I imagine it is the same right now. Yeah, I went from 71 to 82 mil. Jeez. Yeah, we've been getting gold today. If nothing else, we got a lot of gold. What class we farming? We are farming Lich. Lich. You're getting vouchers to keep all the gold? Gotta invest. Invest in the vouchers. And vouchers seem like a good investment because you need them for everything in this game these days. Everything requires like 100 vouchers. The inflation in this game is crazy. Look up AQW inflation for more information. That might not actually exist, hopefully. I hope that doesn't exist. I'm not looking it up. I won't be that brave soldier. I just got a bunch of balloon enemies. Well, that's wholesome. If I reach the peak of this game, I'll farm gold vouchers. I think if you reach the peak of this game and you get to the point where you want to farm gold vouchers, you're doing something wrong. I don't think they intend for you to farm gold vouchers. I think you should just log out at that point. Yeah, my auras are turned off, huh? I wonder why they're off. I just noticed that too. I think I turned them off because they're like lagging the game or covering some text or something when I was farming something. Yeah, I think they were. I think they were covering like a thing I needed to click on that was under my thing. So I turned them off for that reason, but yeah, I don't know. It's event settings. I think they're off by default. You probably turn them on at some point if you need to turn them off. Yeah, the people that balance AQWorlds have always been a little crazy with their like expectations and their like what do you call it? How much they think you should be farming for certain things. Like they've always been a little out to lunch on that regard. The Korey thumbnail where A-Rank said the game should be a grind? Yeah. I thought that was a crazy thing to say. I still do. It's weird thing to say. That was one of the worst farms to date. I don't even remember what farm that was. It was like one of his birthday farms or something, right? Definitely wasn't worth it at all. Whatever it was. I don't remember what it was. Couldn't tell you. You could give me $100 right now for naming the item that was tied to, or any of the items that was tied to, and I couldn't tell you. some kind of boosted item, I'm sure. They slap a boost on an item and they make the farm just insane for it for no reason. Because it has like a 30% boost or some dog shit 50% or something. Like that's good content. The boost definitely justifies all the time you'd spend on that, right, guys? Surely. You need that boosted item. Every AQWorlds player needs that. How could you play the game without it? Definitely not just a cosmetic item they put a insane farm attached to because of the percentage they put on it. Boosts are game changers? Yeah, but once you have one, you have them all. You don't need... I mean, you could... I mean, copies can be useful to an extent, but... there becomes a limit. And then there's just cosmetics past that limit. Which I'd imagine they are for most people right now. Unless it's a better boost, which they never are. They're always the same. So they're just hard to get cosmetics. Why is this 40%? What insane person made that 40%? Oh my god, 500 and 600. Getting closer. Do you only need one? If you need more than one, I'm not getting another one of these. They can keep the class if you need more than one of these. I'm gonna be real. If you need more than one of these, this better be for the whole. At this point, this is the whole class. Like this Necromancer class has to be insane if they want more than just this one item for it. So I've spent already 3 hours. Okay, maybe you farm another couple hours for the other parts of it, maybe, but like, come on. Let's be real, it's not going to be insane. And they're still gonna want you to farm like 10 hours for it, probably. Yeah, if it requires another one of these that we're farming right now, hell no. Hell no. Not happening. The rest of this farm better be like, go grab like miscellaneous weapons off random mobs or something. It better not be more tedious collect 700 of an item quests. Imagine it's a once a week farm. Yeah, they're gonna concoct the most annoying thing. I mean, some of the classes recently haven't been that bad at farms, so it's not like they've been on a track record of making annoying farms, but they have in the past. They have the capacity too? What in-game map is your favorite art-wise? Ooh, I don't know the name of it. I know what it looks like. I think it's one of the more recent Krulong ones, to be honest. He's been on a good hot streak of making like really good looking maps. Have a good wow factor to them. You know, it's a good one too, visually. The one they did for the Moist Critical crossover looks really nice. But I don't think it's my favorite. I don't think I have like a favorite that I could just like give you offhand. Definitely one of the more recent Krulong ones from the past few years. Those have all been pretty good. Krulong wedding. Yeah, his wedding map looked nice. I don't think the wedding map would be my choice though if I had to pick one. If they make it another item, I'll bought the item. Okay. I mean, you could do that if you want. So most people get stuff in this game, I'd imagine. Not many people insane like me that actually farm this stuff. Moist meter. What are we typing in the chat? I'm gonna repeat that. Critical stopped doing the moist meter, right? I think I saw that video recently where he said like the moist meter, like he thought some of the scores he gave some like movies and stuff he reviewed was like they're really bad looking back on them. He disagreed a lot with them. He didn't want to keep doing them because they were either like they would age really poorly or he was just bad at scoring them, I guess. So he stopped doing the moist meter. Oh, he's gonna start doing it again, but not with a number. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, having a number is kind of silly, right? It's like one of those like IGN reviews where you read the article they made about the game and it's all positive and really nice things to say, but then the number, and then they give it like a 7 out of 10. It's like, what? Why is it a 7 out of 10? It's like a bad game in your books, but you said nothing but nice things in the article you written that's attached to this number. Just doesn't make any sense, but I'm sure they had a reason why they did that. But they don't really even explain it. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. Is anything 10 out of 10? I think context matters a lot when you're giving something a 10 out of 10. Like there are movies and games and stuff for me that are 10 out of 10s. But it's all within context, right? Within a certain context, you can make it so like, yeah, actually nothing's a 10 out of 10 because it would have to be perfect, but I don't think 10 out of 10 needs to mean perfect. And in comparison to other things can definitely be 10 out of 10. Why is this muted? Why did the music get muted for that part? It's gonna depend on the person too, right? That's why finding like one review guy that you like know their opinions and stuff matters if you want to actually look up a review. Looking up a review of a random person that reviews something is basically useless information. Because this random person might really like a thing that you dislike. So looking to random people for your reviews is pretty dumb. Like people that watch my stream often, if I reviewed something, they'd probably know where I'm coming from in that review, right? Because I know a lot about my opinions on things. But if you just watch a random person review it, that doesn't make any sense. You're not gonna get any helpful information from that review, whether it's positive or negative. Might as well just be nothing. Is botting even possible? Yeah, of course. I mean, the game hasn't changed in the past 17 years this year. The game hasn't changed in the past 17 years, so of course. You could still use a bot in this game that was made like years ago. It would have features that wouldn't work in it, but I imagine, because I think they've like patched some stuff up over time, but it would still work in the base functionality of it would still work. What does botting do? It's a program that plays the game for you. What are these things called? Favors. I am out of it. Oh my god, we're at 700. 600 on the other one. We need 776 though, so still need about 100 more. Buying is like an auto clicker? Yeah, it's like a more advanced auto clicker. It's like a scripted auto clicker. Pixel. Hey, what's up, Pixel? I'm just explaining in my chat about how they shouldn't be botting in this game because it's bad. And you should farm 700 RNG drops for a potential class that may or may not be good. That's all we're talking about. Look at the cat. That's Snowbird's cat, right? Such a funny bit. They should do an April Fools or something where they put like the devs like real life pets in the game as drops. Or something. The funny looking cat. Goon wasn't always a bad word. Yeah, it still isn't a bad word. Within context, people use it to mean something but different now, but it's still not a bad word. Yeah, the class could be bad. I imagine it's not going to be bad though. They haven't really... martial artist was kind of bad. But they haven't really released a lot of bad classes. Like, classes have been pretty solid. Couple mistakes here and there. A couple, you know, reasonable things that just didn't play out well, but... Class has been pretty solid. I mean, there's a Hollowborn class coming out this month too. The farm's probably gonna be worse than this class. I got a friend request. Chat, who in chat sent me a friend request on Epic? What you guys doing? I got like 100 friend requests. Back when I was a really small channel, I added people on Steam that were watching my stream. I have like really old viewers on my Steam friends list. I'm not adding any more viewers to my Steam friends list these days, so I don't want to ask about that, but I think that's kind of funny. Alright, what are these favors? 750, 630. Okay, we're close. AQW is a solo game with multiple players. Challenge bosses become requirements. Multiple people ruined endgame farming for me. I mean, that's the case for a lot of MMOs, right? A lot of MMOs will have like a large solo player base that doesn't want to do group content, but the devs still make group content because it's an MMO. But there's like a pushback from solo. Like this happens in every MMO. I'm more on the solo player side as well, but you know, I understand the group content, but it's kind of lame when it's like the only end game stuff they add. We got solo stuff with Sovereign Storms. That was fun. Oh yeah, that was yeah, I like that. A lot of classes they've been releasing are group content focused. They make it so, and in AQWorlds they've been making it so if you want to do the solo farm, it takes like way longer. Like it's an unreasonable amount of time if you don't want to do the ultra. Like it's really lame. It should be like if you want to do ultras and you like doing ultras, it's a skip. But it shouldn't be a skip to a point where it's like unbearable if you don't want to do it. Like it's just like it's either you do the skip and it's faster, or you do an unbearable amount of farming. That's what they've been doing recently. It's really bad. Like why not make it a reasonable amount of farm, or you can just do the skips and not do any of the farm. That would make a lot more sense, wouldn't it? They make it so like they're trying to push you to do the ultras so hard. Your parents in the gaming is good for your brain? Yeah, probably is. Isn't there like a stat, right? Where like when people retire and they stop working, like the decline just becomes like a lot more harsher on like all your like cognitive and like everything. Once you like lose like daily routine, purpose, stuff like that, it's just your chance of death just like skyrockets. Oh yeah, there's like a thing too where before the release of I think it was like before GTA 5 came out, people like death rate went down, like the amount of people dying like per capita over an extent over a time. Like the window, like I think it was like a year before GTA 5 came out, like after like from announcement to release, the like death rate went way down. That's a funny thing, right? People need purpose. Whether it's something silly like GTA 5 or whatever it is. People are being careful, you know? Look both ways before you cross the street, you know? GTA's coming out. I'll let my mom farm LR for me. My mom plays all types of games. She like competes against other people online and stuff, and she like farms leaderboards, my mom. She was number one on the leaderboard for a pool game. She was playing like a Blizzard, like a billiards type game. I don't know against how many people she was competing against, but she was pretty high on the ranked the leaderboards for a long ass time. I really hope GTA doesn't get delayed again. Armor of Awe. Armor of Awe sucks. That farm's awful. No, I'll make a video when they put out the abilities for the new class. They haven't yet. I saw like 5 people open up GTA 5 in a span of 6 seconds. What? Oh, when it launched? Yeah. Sucks it's not launching on PC. Be nice to see my Steam friends list with a bunch of people on Steam playing it all at once. Just those crusty PlayStations. Or on Twitch or YouTube chat. I'm reading both. My Twitch chat has a lot less activity in it, but I still read it. Yeah, I stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I was thinking about streaming to Kick too, but I don't think anyone wants to watch AQWorlds on Kick. You know, barely anyone wants to watch it on Twitch as it is. I don't think there's going to be a viewing audience over there at all. But let's see where we're at. Oh, 716. Almost. Less than 70.
Sup?
Hey, thanks for following Pick Mick Coot on the Twitch. Thanks, man. Oh, you're in the Navy? Nice. You ever been on an aircraft carrier? That seemed cool. You could have a Wheel of Doom stream over on Kick. Yeah, I'm just spinning the Wheel of Doom on Kick all day. Oh, you never been on a carrier? Ah. Are there any decommissioned carriers civilians can go on to? I want to go on a carrier. They're probably a lot bigger than you expect in real life. Or maybe they're smaller. I don't know. I kind of want to go on one. They seem kind of sick. That'd make a good tourist spot. They did have a decommission one somewhere. Submarines are overpowered. There's a carrier museum in San Diego. An old carrier though. Oh, that's cool. If I remember in San Diego, I'll remember that. San Diego's not that far away from where I live. I mean, it's pretty far, but an unreasonable distance. Yeah, submarines are overpowered. I also wouldn't want to be in a submarine, to be honest. Doesn't seem like that fun of a place to be. What is this gameplay, man? What do you mean, what is this gameplay? This is Adventure Quest Worlds, the hit 2008 MMORPG. Play in your browser. Might be done now. Let's see. Submarines are made fun by the people. I could imagine, yeah. At the same time, they could probably be made very unfun by the people as well. So you're probably lucky if you're... Probably roll the good dice roll. If your experience is fun. There's probably groups of opposites. Oh my god, 769. We need 776. Close. Oh yeah, I didn't read your whole message, but yeah, you said what I said. I just read the first part. I remember why I played this game when I was 6, but I remember my mom opened an internet cafe since I was little. My mom, oh, your mom had an internet cafe? That's kind of cool. If you're hanging out at your mom's work, there could be worse places to hang out. As a kid, it's probably pretty sweet. Is Blazebinder still a viable farming class? No, it's pretty like bottom tier right now. It'll get you by until you can get better stuff, but it's not what you should want to be using by any means. Yeah, I miss all those people making Flash games. They still kind of make Flash games these days, but they cost like $15 on Steam now instead of being able to play them all for free. They're a bit higher effort too at the same time, I guess, but kind of the Flash game market doesn't really exist anymore. Or transformed into like mobile games and all that junk, which isn't really like Flash games because very few Flash games had microtransactions back in the day. And every mobile game has microtransactions. I find it fascinating that AQWorlds can still hook new young players. They don't. That's the thing. It's just this old farts. It's not any. There's not I've never, I don't see young, I mean, maybe it's rare though. I think the majority of the player base now is like over the age of 20 probably. I think the minority of the player base is children, which was the original target for this game. I'm just guessing. I could be wrong about that. I would be surprised based on like comments and stuff that I read all the time and people I see around the community. Like I don't see a lot of children. They're here and there, but gold vouchers. I need what, 60 of these? Jesus. How much gold is that? Oh, it's only 6.6 mil. Item not buyable, bag, item full. Okay. You know what we should do? We should go through our MISC item inventory and like delete some stuff. This is for AQWorlds birthday. Used in a merch shop. Okay. So it's for used for a merch shop. Hero's Heart Day. Merge this item in the wardrobe shop. Okay, merch shop. A lemon. Why am I carrying around 5 lemons? This can't. Is this special? Do I need this? Merge shop. Okay. I imagine a majority of these items are just merge shop. A liquid egg. There's a yolk. I don't know. Miku's Blessing. In the Yokai Hunt 2025 shop. Alright. $66 of those. A lot of gold. Done. Went into my inventory, I hope. I have a theory most AQWorlds players enjoy Kingdom Hearts as well. There are Keyblades in AQWorlds, so some of the AQWorlds players definitely do. I never really got into Kingdom Hearts. I think it's alright. It's alright game. I played 1 and 2. I didn't play the 3rd one. I thought it was okay. I'm not like crazy about them. Like, they're good. Alright. Kind of goofy. And Goofy's in them. We're done. We're done. Good farm, chat. Good farm. Nice stream. We got what we want to accomplish. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button on the stream. Subscribe to the channel. All that junk, guys. I will be getting out of here. So make sure you follow. Hey, big guy. Love you parasocially. Cool. Keep it up. I need more parasocial viewers. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll be live on Friday, of course. Like we do every Friday. And yeah, news video Thursday. I might upload a video this week as well, separately, about like cool summer items to get. Might be tomorrow, maybe. We'll see. So thanks for watching, guys. Check out my last video if you haven't seen it. Go watch more of my YouTube videos, and I'll see you next one. Peace. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.